Okay guys, so today I woke up craving something sweet, like every day, but I got bored of all the recipes I see online, so I decided to make a carrot cake, but a tad bit Middle Eastern. So as always, with our finger crossed, let's see how this goes. So the first ingredient we need for a carrot cake is carrots. We need about 5 to 6 medium carrots, peeled and grated. Then we'll add 100 grams of crushed pecans or walnuts. I know, it's not Middle Eastern yet, but just wait for it. Now in a mixing bowl, we combine 120 grams or 1 cup of all-purpose flour with 120 grams or 1 cup of semolina, then 1 tablespoon of baking soda and 1 tablespoon of baking powder, pinch of salt, 1 tablespoon of cinnamon, 130 grams or 2/3 of a cup sugar, 200 grams or 1 cup of brown sugar, and for our second Middle Eastern-ish ingredient, we'll add 2 tablespoons of sesame seeds. So this combination of semolina, which is often used a lot in Middle Eastern desserts, and sesame seeds, they will add this nutty, rich, and amazing texture to the cake. Now in a separate bowl, we mix all the wetted ingredients, which are 4 eggs. I like to separate the egg whites from the yolks and add the whites slowly if needed. This ensures that the batter is not too liquidy or too solid, but in this case I ended up using all 4 eggs anyway. Now we'll add 250 milliliters or 1 cup of vegetable oil and 1 tablespoon of vanilla. Now it's really important to use vegetable oil and not butter because oil makes the cake way more moist and stays moist for longer as well. Now we whisk everything together until combined. Drop that on the wet ingredients. Do it slowly because it will be a hot mess if you added everything. It will work, but it will be a mess. We will keep mixing until everything have this consistency here. If for some reason you didn't have this consistency, you can either add a bit of oil or a bit of milk. Then drop in the carrots and give everything a good mix with a spatula until all the carrots are covered, and then mix in the pecans. And I also added a bit of raisins, but if you don't like it, then why though? Mix everything together until everything is thoroughly combined, and if you're a bit adventurous, you can take a taste test. Then in a round or whatever shape you fancy, spray it with an oil spray and put the batter in this shape. You can even make 2 round ones and stack them together with cream if you want to go crazy. Put it in a 180 degrees oven for around 40 minutes or until you can put a knife inside of it and it comes clean. And put the knife in the middle, don't be a smartass. So until this takes forever to bake, let's make some frosting. What is a carrot cake without frosting, right? Now, I had a lot of brainstorming sessions on how to make this feel a bit Middle Eastern, and the conclusion was a mix of freshness and spices. So I decided to go with 225 grams or 1 cup of cream cheese, 100 grams or around half a cup of unsalted butter. It is essential that both cream and the butter are room temperature, or you will have a really bad time. Using a hand mixer, mix them both until softened. Then we will add a full lemon worth of lemon zest, and this will act as our freshness element, and you can also replace it with an orange zest. And then we will add 1 tablespoon of cardamom and a pinch of nutmeg, and these 2 will be our spices dimension, and around 50 milliliters of heavy cream just to make it a bit fluid and adds more depth to it. After around 45 minutes, my oven was a bit too hot for the top, so it browned a bit more than I wanted to. It's not burnt or anything. If anything, it gave it a nice crust. Now we'll add the frosting. One mistake I did was not put the frosting in the fridge for a bit to cool down. As always, I'm happy if you guys learn from my mistakes. Now as a final touch, I added pistachios on top. I think pistachios are a bit Middle Eastern, I'm not entirely sure, but I just felt like it instead of the usual pecans, and it gave it a nice color and depth. I think pistachios are way more nicer than pecans. Personally, I like pistachios more, so maybe I'm a bit biased, but yeah. Okay, so moment of truth. Let's cut inside and see how it looks. It looks too damn thick, and all those carrots are giving it a perfect color and contrast with these statues. Okay, so now only one thing left. How does it actually taste like? Are you like the color and the thickness of it? Whoa, it is so heavy in a good way, with the semolina. Gave it an amazing texture. The small hint of sesame is absolutely incredible. The subtle taste of raisins is giving it a warm taste. The amount of carrots is perfect. It's just one thing that I think it needs more frosting. So the frosting is insane. The spices and the freshness gave carrot cake a whole new meaning to me. So the verdict is super recommended. Well, that's it guys. As always, thanks for watching. Do try it out and let me know what you think in the comment section below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more.